at the top of this order with 9,000 things in it.
Yep.
And
that's on you, Brick Road.
Victor's gonna roll a 1 again. Let's find out.
so yeah, at the end of your turn, you can try to make that save. What have you done?
I apparently just knocked everything over. Should I?
No, just what was that?
Well, that would be an 11.
On 11, that's a fail. You are still charmed.
Unfortunately, I don't have a reaction, and unfortunately, that wouldn't have helped anyway. Because you would, if you had rolled, you need like a 12 or higher.
All right. So after Victor, that's his whole turn, right?
That's his whole turn.
So after Victor, we've got the first cyan disc.
Okay.
Victor, stop simping.
You leave my mother alone.
The painting remains a beautiful woman shrouded in mists. Who's next?
Now we have the first white pawn.
All right, so it's her turn again. So quickly.
Flaming Sphere?
Yeah. We'll start with that.
Yep.
You're just gonna fill the room up with me.
That seems really rude against a monster that cannot move.
A 16 fire damage, successful DC.
What's my DC?
15.
I have a 16, so I'm taking half or none.
8. Half.
Half. So half of 8s. Okay.
Like Flaming Spear seems like should just be on the Alchemist's, not the Alchemist. It's in the Alchemist's thing, but it just seems like it should be on the Artificer spell list. It's not.
Ekon. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
That is a...
Looking for a 16.
The 13, but let me look here. I've got 6 blips. I'm going to spend 4 for an auto success.
Okay. I like erasing blips. The second thing that happens... Evie or Genie? Probably Genie. I guess it doesn't matter that much.
I mean, Genie's the one shooting fire.
That's true.
If it matters.
Evie's the one people think is a lesbian.
Evie and Genie?
Uh-huh.
I need a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
I got a 15.
Gotta fail.
16 points of lightning damage as the woman in the painting lifts a hand and lightning arcs from her finger, cutting a line through the room towards the back.
Erase those tip hit points.
And that's it. Who's next?
After that, it's Genie with Edmont on deck.
Genie. She just shot lightly at you, man. And there are Mephits in the room. We all see the Mephits.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Mephits.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we don't clear those out, we're going to start to have problems.
Remind you that Mephits explode when we kill them.
That is a good point.
We are going to... Wait, hold on. Very far. Comprehend. Shield. Alright, I am going to shoot... I'm going to shoot the lady.
Okay.
Screw it. And I have advantage.
Yep. It becomes a 10 if it's not a 10.
Okay. That is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
Hey, we found the AC.
Before you fire, Victor, you got your reaction back.
I do.
You are compelled to move up to 30 feet towards Genie and use a melee weapon attack.
Okay, so, question.
Yeah.
Since the Mephit is right next to Genie.
The Mephit is not your ally.
Okay, so it's not a sneak attack.
Thank God.
Oh, look, I can roll a 19 to hit Genie.
Yeah, okay.
Is your armor class 25?
That hits.
Okay. I'm sorry, Genie, but you only take 4 points of psionic damage.
That's good. That's 18 fire damage.
18 fire damage.
Yeah. Put me against a fire weak monster and you're in trouble. Actually, I think
Genie, moving or staying put?
I'm going to pulse my cannon now. So that's 10 so everybody but Periwinkle and Renee. If you have less than 8 hit points, you have 8.
All right, who's next?
Eugenia, we've got Edmont with Silhouette on deck.
Edmont, you're up.
Let's go ahead and deal with one of these mephits.
Okay.
Rip this band-aid off. I have a 13 to hit a mephit.
13 will hit.
9 points bludgeoning damage.
And it is bloodied.
Let's give it another hit. An extra attack. That's significantly more to hit. For another 9 points bludgeoning damage.
Bear with me one moment.
There again. I am probably the least good person to attack these mephits.
I need Edmont's Ekon and Prescatuyance to make a dexterity saving throw.
EC? I have a 16.
Only looking for a 10.
Pass.
She passes.
Ekon passed.
No, failed
Yep.
badly.
Failed badly.
Yeah, I got
5 points of lightning damage as the mephit explodes with a crackle of energy. Edmont and Prescatuyance duck the blast, but Ekon does not. Edmont, moving or staying put?
No damage for a save?
No damage on a save.
I make my concentration save against to keep the flaming sphere burning.
Okay.
Bonus action. The demon is nowhere to be seen at the moment, correct?
No, it's a beautiful woman shrouded in mist.
Okay, bonus action to dodge.
Okay.
That's gonna end my
Let's
turn.
see. We've got Silhouette followed by Evie.
You know what I should have done with my second level spell slot? Is I should have vortex warped the beautiful woman out of the painting.
It is Silhouette's turn.
Silhouette will throw a couple of shurikens at the beautiful woman.
Okay. Orson is compelled to use his reaction to make a melee weapon
Orson's
attack.
free. Orson's not under
free.
its control anymore.
Really?
Yep.
The NPC
Yeah,
broke
he made
free?
the save.
Oh,
Yep.
He rolled a 12. I gave him a flash of genius. 16.
fine.
Boom.
That's not fun.
The shuriken thing was pretty fun. Let's try that again.
Okay.
That is...
Excuse me.
sorry, I can't math today. Is a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
How about a 23?
23 will hit.
7 points piercing damage, and let's chain it.
Okay.
Let's not, because it's only a 10 to hit.
Okay. 10 does not hit. Is she moving or staying put?
She's good there.
All right. Who's next?
Next up, we have Evie with Ekon on deck.
Let's kill this mephit.
That one?
Yep.
That one
That
is
your favorite?
That's my favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry to say I have to kill it.
Strangely enough.
Is a 19 enough to hit?
Yes, it is.
Okay. It takes 16 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
Probably wasn't enough to kill it.
It was actually. I need Ekon and Prescatuyonce. Oh, and Evie.
Pass
also.
that one.
Just need a dex saving throw. DC is 10.
Let's get the say fails.
I got an 18.
It's my third one.
Dog takes 5 points of lightning damage as the Mephit explodes into crackling energy.
You
Evie,
take none on a save.
take none on a save. Evie, moving or staying put?
I will stay put, and I will give Genie. You want advantage again?
Sure.
All right, I give Genie advantage for her next attack
Okay.
against the painting.
Let's see here. So Ekon will. Well, you know what? Let's see if there is into the painting. Train it all. It's a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt at the painting?
Yeah, into the painting. I think it's a woman, right?
It is, yes.
So that'll hit an armor class of 17.
That hits.
All right. So guiding bolt is going to be 46 radiant, and the next attack against the target gets advantage. So that's 11 radiant damage.
11 radiant. And bear with me just 1 second, because something awesome is about to happen. As you cast the radiant damage into the painting, the woman recoils after being struck by the guiding bolt. As well, though, as the radiance dissipates, you feel the train heave once again. This time, you all feel pressure, as though the train is contracting inward. And then there's a loud expanse as the space in the train snaps back to normal, blowing this door off of its hinges. I need Ekon and the Protector turret to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. The Protector turret does have a climb speed, if it matters.
Can it make a strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, looking for
13.
a 12.
13.
I made it.
Okay. The force of the door blowing outward and the rain and the slick floor almost sends you reeling and careening out, but you manage to hold your ground. Ekon, you brace yourself against the door. I don't know what the turret does. I just hate this turret so much.
It just, I don't know, digs its little spider feet into the ground.
So the door's blown open now?
The door's blown off. There's
Okay.
no door to close anymore.
Move to here. Yeah, the entire room's filled up. Bonus action, roll the sphere into the woman. I need another DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I have a over a 20.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you'll
25.
take half a 12 fire damage.
6
And
points
that's
of
the
fire.
end of Ekon's turn. We've got Renee with Periwinkle on deck.
That's not Renee.
Oh, let's use Green. Oh, Green's the dog.
Press
Alright.
Control.
Prescatuyonce. Going to once again lash out at this painting.
Okay.
He's
It's
just trying to
like,
flex on you, Brick Road.
I feel like he
So
practiced that.
The claw is a 19.
19 will hit. I did practice a little bit. I'll admit.
I'm talking about him. I feel like Chris practiced
He might have.
to be better at it than you, and he is.
All right, so the claw hits. You want to do damage for that or the bite?
Do the damage for the claw, but the thing is immune to being knocked prone.
Okay. So the claw is d6 plus. So the claw is 6 points,
Okay.
and then the bite is only going to be a 10.
10 will not hit.
And then the dog is going to go and going to try and protect Genie.
Okay. Who's next?
Got Periwinkle with second Cyan Disc on deck. Periwinkle can move to here and attack this Mephit. It's an armor class of 24.
Oh, that's good.
For 12 slashing damage.
All right.
Still up?
No.
Oh.
That is enough to kill it. Just making sure that I know which ones I'm blowing up, so I can credit you for experience. So Ekon, Periwinkle, Orson, and Silhouette. I need a deck save. DC is 10.
Ekon failed.
7 points of lightning damage on a fail from the Mephit's Death Burst.
Okay, Orson passed.
Passed the
Silhouette passed.
save for concentration.
Okay. And is that it? Periwinkle's ending there?
No, give me 1 second. All right, she passed the save against the lightning. She's got movement still, so she can move to here and make a second attack against this thing. And this is a bonus action because she dropped something already. So that hits for 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she's got one more attack, which hits an armor class of yes for an additional 12 slashing damage.
So the first part of her multi-attack triggered her bonus action, and then she took the second part of her multi-attack. Okay. And that's enough to kill this thing. I mean, that's basically a Quadra Slam, right?
Yeah.
I need Victor, Genie, Prescotuyance, and Periwinkle. And the turret, all to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 10.
Periwinkle failed.
Turret fails.
8 points of lightning damage on a fail.
Okay, well, I'll just delete. Just that goes into what is it? Destil goes into the ward.
Somewhere Nath feels damage going into his ward. He's like, what the hell?
We've got... That's the end of her turn. Well,
Victor,
actually,
did you
she'll
sustain
move up
damage
on
from
the
that?
painting.
Victor did.
You took 8 damage, then you may remake that saving your charisma save right now.
Oh, fuck you.
Everybody punch
What is it?
Victor.
It's a 6 plus 3 would be a 9.
You needed 16.
That's the end of Periwinkle's turn. Now we have second
But-
Cyan Disc.
Okay.
Can Victor? Well, did Victor already use his reaction for this turn?
Yeah, your reaction.
Okay.
Hey, you haven't gotten your turn back. You got to remake that save as a response to taking that damage.
Everybody punch Victor.
Okay, I must now do math. As the woman in the painting fades and the visage of the demon returns.
That triggers Renee's held action.
Okay.
All right. So if she holds an action, can she make both attacks or just one?
Just one melee weapon attack.
All right. Well, she rolled a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage to the demon.
Okay. And that was the change on the disc. Who's next?
We've got Renee.
All right.
All right. Renee is going to suplex the demon.
Okay.
I can't wait to see how this works.
Don't worry about it. It just does.
She got a 19.
A 19. Yeah, roll damage.
All right. She does.
I mean, Renee's flaw is, hey, you guys think I can suplex that?
Yep. She does 19 points of damage. She goes, whoop.
19 points of damage?
Yep.
That's a big roll, my dude.
Like,
So what you guys see is Renee reach in and grab the demon, and for a moment, she and the painting become one, as this oil painting version of Renee slams the demon into the ground, and then uses the recoil to backflip out of the painting into the square she was occupying.
Yeah, she feels pretty good about that.
I thought you were gonna say like Renee like shoots out of the door and then comes back.
There was an old Deptford comic where Saban suplexed the train. It's like, yeah, I feel good about that.
We've got Lilac Token with Orson on deck.
Yeah, but there are none. You guys killed all of them, so
We killed them all before they could act.
it's a good thing they have Death Burst. So who's after Lilac?
Orson with White Token after that. Second
Orson is no longer charmed.
Yep. Orson is all right. Spear Thrust 1 is a 16.
16 will not hit.
Spear Thrust 2 is a 28
28 will hit.
for 6 points of damage. And the butt is a 13.
13 will not hit. Although the thing in the painting does look bloodied.
Okay, that's good.
After Orson, we've got White Token, second one.
Okay, so there's still a flaming sphere back there, yes?
Yep.
That's a dex save, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Looking for 15.
I have a 14.
7 fire damage.
Okay. I don't see a good reason to not attack Ekon twice. Since
He's
is
adorable.
The progenitor of the fireball that's back there burning me alive. Ekon, I have a 12 to hit.
Nope.
I have a 29 to hit.
Again, if the creature can be blinded.
Yeah, you know what? That's reasonable. That turns it into an 18 to hit.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Does an Ekon use a shield? Wouldn't that put your
14
I'm at 7.
points of slashing damage, plus 4 points of necrotic damage. As the two bone arms reach out again, you parry the first one and the second one lands.
That's the sphere.
That's it for the sphere?
Yep.
Excellent. No more burning my poor demon alive that didn't do anything wrong. He was just chilling behind its curtain and y'all had to come in. And who's next?
After that is Victor.
Victor, at the end of this turn, you can make your saving throw again.
Okay, let's see if I can roll higher than a 9.
Looking for a 16 charisma saving throw.
You need a 12 at a minimum. You can do it.
There you go.
Hey, 20.
20, okay. So yeah, at the end of your turn, you shake off the charm effect. Who's next?
Blue disc.
The thing does not transform back into a woman.
First white token.
All right, so the demon again. I think I just keep attacking Ekon.
What did Ekon do?
Summon a flaming sphere,
I guess that would make me upset at him too.
guiding bolt, bunch of radiant damage. I don't think I'm going to do anything. I've got a 15 and a nat 1.
No.
So the two arms come out once more, and Ekon sidesteps. Who's next?
After that, we've got Genie with Edmont on deck.
Genie, fix it.
All right. Let me see. That's a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Not 28. It's still in the 20s. It's like 25.
You're fine.
Let's
Remember,
see.
you got an advantage if you want to try
I
to fish
did.
for a crit. Okay.
I did. I almost rolled a 20, and then it rolled on a 5, so it doesn't count. Whoop. Fire damage, 13.
13 points of fire damage.
Yeah. And turret moves up here and pulses for 5 hit points to everybody but Silhouette.
Okay. And who's next?
Edmont with Silhouette on deck.
Edmont, can you be the guy?
Sounds like there's a demon that needs to be punched.
I actually don't think you can be the guy. I think it's got too much health left.
Not with rolls like that. That's only an 8 to hit.
No,
We're gonna
it's
give-
not going to do it.
We're gonna give
How about a
Edmont
nat
this-
20?
That 20 sounds good to me.
Let's see. 2, 6, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I will throw some key point on that. But,
Put a little pepper on it.
yeah, make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13. I'll put the key point on
That's
that.
a fail.
Stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right.
Then in that case, I still got 3 more key points, but I think I'm good. I don't want to do anything else right now. Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. Who's next?
Okay, we got Silhouette with Evie on deck.
Silhouette is going to take some advantage for some shurikens here.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
Sure does.
Four points piercing damage and shuriken
on.
point. I've still got 2 left.
Hold on.
Okay.
The first shuriken flung into the painting causes the thing to transform back into a beautiful woman shrouded in mists. And she now looks bloodied. And Silhouette will continue.
Silhouette takes another shot. That's another 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is the woman stunned?
No.
4 points piercing damage, and I'll spend a shuriken point to go again.
Keep
Oh,
the
no,
party
that's
going.
right. She's not. Yeah, hang on. She's not stunned.
She's not. The demon took the stunned effect.
That one. 2 shuriken points left.
All right. And she's staying put in the corner?
Yep, that's perfectly cromulent right there.
Okay.
Evie with Ekon on deck.
Evie. Spinning in
Evie's-
place for whatever reason.
Evie's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the woman, and then she's going to stab it.
Okay.
And that's a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And she is going to do... Let's see those big numbers, big numbers. No whammies, no whammies. Those are low numbers. She does 18 points of magical piercing damage.
Some
Okay.
whammies.
Very severely bloodied. Moving or staying put?
She'll stay right there.
Ekon with perhaps Unonse on deck.
That was a good effort.
So Ekon will move back to here, and then he is going to... Make sure I have this right. Yep, he is going to cast Fireball, centering it 20 feet into the painting.
Okay.
So I need a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw.
What's
These
the
are
radius
very
on Fireball? Is
ballsy
it a
moves.
30
20
foot
feet.
radius? 20 foot radius?
20 foot radius, yeah. So it should come up right to the edge of the painting.
You hope.
Yep, I mean, that's why I put the Flaming Sphere there. It was actually more to test if this would work than to get the Flaming Sphere.
I'm going to have
No.
Periwinkle and Orson make this saving throw too. They can make it at advantage.
Okay.
She passes. She's fine. Well, not fine.
Periwinkle passes as well.
Okay, what about Orson?
He passed.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
27 fire damage.
Which she can cut in half. And I'm going to say that Periwinkle and Orson can treat this fire damage as though they resist it.
Okay.
So
So a quarter.
They each take 1/4 of that damage. So she takes
So
13
six.
and they each take 6.
neat. Orson doesn't take any because he had 10 hit points.
The
Thank you,
Don't
Protector.
cast
that.
Merc
only
on.
else I can do as a bonus action, so that's the end of Ekon's turn. Oh,
The creature in the painting is utterly consumed by the fireball. And it's especially to Edmont, who is of an artistic bent, sees the beautiful oil fireball and feels the heat of it as it just barely extends beyond the plane of the painting. And when it fades, the thing in the painting is no more. Only mist and shadow remain.
Edmont
anything-
very gingerly reaches out to touch the surface of the painting.
And it's just, you feel canvas.
Victor looks at the painting and goes, "Mother?" And he looks around everybody else. What's going on? That was a picture of my mother. Did you guys see it?
I use my the firebolt to set fire to the canvas.
Okay. And the magical canvas does not burn.
Oh.
It's stressing.
Well, can it be
I
cut?
think we need to get the hell out of here.
I mean, it already has cuts in it from Evie slashing at it with her dagger.
Is the canvas itself still magical?
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Is like we do that like art thief thing where you cut along the edges, and then
Yeah,
like
Victor,
roll it up.
cut off the edges and roll it up, and let's put it in the bag of holding.
You're taking it with you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my favorite. This is my
Oh,
favorite
no.
thing. Let me just type in big, bold caps on my note sheet here. They took the painting! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Okay.
Still magical.
Is there anything else in here?
No, just the curtains which you pulled aside. The rain stops and the clouds dissipate as the creature in the painting dissolves.
Oh, whew. Wow.
That was... I mean, doesn't feel like there was much point in actually coming in here.
Periwinkle once again points out whether you're sure there is wisdom in taking that canvas.
Yes, it'll make a nice gift for somebody.
It had a demon in it.
Yeah, but the demon's dead.
And we killed it.
Are you sure? How
Listen,
sure are you?
Vaguely.
Do we want to get... Listen, this painting will get us favor with Aslan.
Okay,
Genie
fine.
can figure out if Genie will get some information on it. I can get some information on it if we need to. We can ask Air.
We're safe here, right? We're safe here, right?
I mean,
Relatively.
it's wet and cold, and the wind is whipping through because you have this gaping open
Yeah, we
door
need to
in
get
front.
into another... I think we need to get into another car.
Okay. Well, give me 20... When we get to a relatively safe spot, give me 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I say 20 minutes because we also have to identify the
Earring,
earring
yep.
and see
Can we
increased by...
climb up here? Or is there... We need like a rope or a grapple or something.
No, you can climb back up to the roof from the door. It's not trivial, but I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Look at my turret.
And we're continuing
have-
in the same direction?
If we have to have an exorcism with that painting, I'm blaming you guys.
That's fine. We're going to give it as a gift to Aslan.
Okay,
Okay,
no, we are not giving Aslan a demon as a gift. He will kill us.
Anyway,
I think he'll
to
take
the,
it.
to the next car.
So you're going along the roof, or are you climbing back down to the door?
No, I'd say we go back down and go through.
Yeah,
Okay.
climbing back down. We've already been warned that climbing on the roof is for extended periods of time is a bad idea.
Hasn't stopped us from doing it.
Well, I mean, like, I think...
How
I
would
think
we
that
have
we
gotten through that?
Opening the next door and peering in. I mean, you can see the inside. It's a very narrow hallway with sleeping cabins on either side of it. But you hear a lot of conversation and chit-chat. And as you open the door, you can see that it's kind of become more of like a commons area for passengers. The sleeping quarters are small and cramped, and maybe twice as many people as could comfortably be placed here are actually here, huddled in the hallway and in the rooms, and all of their dead, rotting carcasses, all of their faces turned to meet the new passengers that are walking through.
Ekon, you...
Don't say anything to offend them.
Ekon, you scan the right side for magic, I'll scan the left.
Sure.
Yeah, and we go...
Ekon,
On. Yep.
stop on that square.
You got it.
A particularly foul-smelling zombie shoulders his way through the door, blocking your passage. And he's wearing heavy gray cloak. And as he does, he cranes his arm forward and says, "Halt there a moment, sir. A moment of your time."
I'll nod and I will cast what should I call it? Guidance on Victor.
He opens his cloak, and you see the inside of the cloak has a lot of different trinkets and small items and small vials of potion lined up, and shurikens for some reason, and he offers to sell you his wares.
What are you buying?
Much.
Yeah. What does he have?
He has trinkets
Does he
and
have-
baubles, as could be found in the player's handbook. Of interest, you can purchase shurikens from him for the price of, I think 10 arrows is where I decided. Thereabouts.
Does he have any Phoenix Downs for sale?
No, that's ridiculous. There are
Does he have
4,
any
you
potions?
notice 4 vials of potion.
Mhm.
2 of them you recognize as being potions of healing. He's selling these
Uh-huh.
for 60 pieces of gold. The other 2 are potions that you do not recognize.
How
What
much
does
are
he
those?
say they are?
Is it 60 for one?
Yeah, 60 for each of the healing potions. Sorry, my dog was wanting out of the room.
Yeah. Does he? And how much does he want per potion?
230 for the blue one, 380 for the purple one.
Yikes. I don't think we have that.
All right. Do I have something to dip in the blue potion? Do we have something to?
God.
Do we
I
got?
think
Or do
Matt-
we use identify?
That's something that would happen in NetHack Solitaire. I need to remind you that D&D is not a video game.
We just kill and take it?
You probably could. Are you going to?
No.
Not yet. I'm not
No.
even.
You'd be fighting a lot of zombies in this very cramped quarters.
It's okay. Ekon has radiant spells.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we do have enough money to buy them. I think it says we have 474 in our party gold after the gold tree.
We need
Yeah,
to
but
go
do-
back to the gold train.
Do we know that we want them? Is the question.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
was 200 and 300 and what?
I mean, that would leave us broke for potions we don't necessarily know that we want.
Well, we could go back to the gold train.
We
May
can
take
we?
a while, but we could find our way back.
It was
I mean, my
240
opinion is
for
we
the
should buy
blue
them.
one and 380 for the
Yeah.
purple one.
I don't think
should
we
just
have
buy
enough
the
money.
purple one.
I don't think we have enough money for that.
We have 470.
Okay, well, why are we spending all our money on a potion we don't know what it does?
Well, we don't necessarily know this money is going to stay with us after we leave the train.
It's expensive. It has to do something good, right? Better healing potions are more expensive than worse healing potions.
It's fine. Well, let's buy them. We'll find that out later.
As is their wont, Renee seems to accept this logic in her optimism, but Periwinkle seems skeptical.
Just tell the guy
Hans
that
does
if
not
the-
want to spend his money, the money that he collected on these potions.
I actually need money to do things.
Jeannie, can you stand here and tell us what that thing does, and then we can decide if we want to buy it.
Are they magical?
Oh yeah, all the potions are magical.
Okay.
The man says, very well, very well. I'll sweeten the deal. One time only. Any purchase you make, and I will throw in. And with a flourish from the other side of his coat, he pulls out a very fancy-looking plumed hat.
I
Is
mean,
it
Magical?
It's not. It's just fancy-looking, and
It
there's
looks-
a plume in it.
How much would you say that plumed hat is worth, sir?
50, maybe more. Easily. And I'll throw it in as my gift to you with purchase of one or more potions today.
Well, what if we buy all the potions and you take 50 or more off the price, and you keep the hat?
Oh, I couldn't do that. It's my gift to you.
do you bulk purchases, discounts? So,
He'll give you a bulk discount on shurikens, but not potions.
I think we need. So we actually have 3 healing potions amongst our party.
I'll tell you
Edmont
what,
has
I'll
one.
sweeten it even
Ekon-
more. For 30 gold per item, I will let you purchase an arbitrary ghost train trinket to be described at a later time.
I like this
Meaning-
idea.
There could be anything in the ghost trinket box.
No, that's how they get you.
So if you
It
spend
could-
30
it could
gold,
even be a health potion.
you can buy a non-magical gold train trinket, and then at any point later in the campaign, you can describe what it is and what can be done with it. I pulled this trick in previous Flumph campaigns, I think.
Hello, hostess. I pulled this trick.
I still think we should buy the most expensive potion, but that's just me.
I mean, I've got 65
I've
gold.
got 101.
So
I've got 105.
plus 75 in the group thing. So I'm willing to pitch in. So that's 70. That's 140 between me and the group. So that's
and then
200.
I've got 105. Yeah.
Yep.
245.
And how much do we need for the most expensive? 300 something.
380.
Sorry, Edmont's not spending any of his money on this.
Evie doesn't want to spend money either. She has too many other things she has to spend her money on.
How
Very
much? The
wasteful
second one is
considering
250.
240.
240. Let's just buy the second one then.
By the.
I'll see if he'll negotiate. Sir, surely you'd be willing to cut us a discount.
He tells you he's got buyers in the other dining car. He's heading up there now.
Oh, does he? Well, why don't we accompany you and we'll see what those other buyers are willing to pay.
Victor,
Well,
please
we've
don't
already-
start a fight.
Anyway, yeah, give him the money. Give me the hat.
So you're giving him.
240 gold.
So you have a blue ghost train potion. And he hands over the fancy hat.
Jeannie puts it on her head.
And it fits perfectly.
I'm wearing a fancy feathered hat.
Plumed hat.
Does it look good on her?
I always assumed the plumed hat was the red mage hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me too.
that would work great with Jeannie's hair.
So Jeannie is wearing a red mage hat. Yep.
Thank you for your service, sir. And I'll just continue on to the next one and hope we don't get into a fight.
Shuffles out of the way and lets you all pass. Was that?
Yep.
That's all the gold we wanted to spend was one potion?
Yeah.
And
I mean, we've got 3 healing potions in the party anyway.
Okay.
Like I don't like the idea of shelling out that kind of goal for a mystery box.
Jeannie,
Yeah.
There could be anything in the mystery box. There could even be a potion.
Jeannie, do you want me to steal you a mystery box?
Okay.
All I'm saying is I'm very weak to the idea of a mystery box.
No, Jeannie, seriously.
Treble.
Do you want me to steal you a mystery box?
I
No.
need to save this map. This is map number 2.
But like me, the
Treble.
player, is very weak to the idea of a mystery box. Like that's a good way to get me to spend gold.
So listen, if anyone wants Victor to take something, he will pick this dude's pocket.
You have a plus D4 on your next skill check. The guidance is still up.
Are you going to do a sleight of hand check? If you fail, it's going to turn into a zombie fight.
What do you guys think? Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, I'm not going to let them answer for you. You
No,
gotta
I
make
asked
this-
you, do they want me to?
Yeah, I'm not going to let
It's
you
your
answer
decision.
that. This is your decision.
Just
We can run, right?
You haven't tried it yet.
So how many zombies do we see right now? Just this guy?
No, this whole train car is packed with them.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we can
I
barely
don't-
shuffle past.
Yeah, no, I would much rather.
Given the lack of fireballs, I'll resist.
Oh, I've got fireballs. You don't want them.
Okay.
Ow.
In a 15-foot wide train car that you're in, you don't want a fireball, buddy.
Just put it behind me, it's fine.
Oh, hold on. I need to make sure I grab.
Let's see.
All I'm saying is I have a +9 to sleight of hand.
You know what? People talk about how good Fireball is, but like, I wonder if Brooker has done the reason because every dungeon we've been in has been extremely claustrophobic, and I wonder if it's like an attack on Destil specifically. Sometimes
I don't know. I feel like Destil's gotten a lot of good use out of his.
That was literally the first combat fireball I've used that wasn't narrative. The only other time I've thrown a fireball that kind of mattered was at the werewolves.
I think that mattered a lot.
Entering this car here.
Yeah.
And here I have spawned in your NPCs as well. The car is trisected as you come in. Instead of a floor-to-ceiling wall, though, there is a fence going up about 4 feet. There's no door in the fence, but you can see where there are doors on either side of the cars. There are not actually any sheep on this side of the room. On this side of the room, however, on the other side of the fence, each one of these sheep represents a large sleeping cat.
I think we go up and over.
Over the roof.
I think we
just
go
try
open the
saving
private
the
door.
Or
I
we
do
just
not
throw a
want to play this-
we just throw a fireball in there and then problem solved.
No.
Go on the roof.
No. No.
Okay.
Victor goes up on the roof.
Climbing up to the roof for this one.
Yes.
Oh, I need to make a roll.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Reminds me.
As much as I
This is
want it
gonna,
to be.
you know, I can do this back here.
My computer is having issues right now. It's hilarious. It's causing frame rate and lag and stuff.
My internet was dropping out a lot yesterday, and I checked my email, and apparently, because I got my new credit card in the mail, the old one expired, and apparently I haven't set up bill pay yet with the new card.
Oh.
So yeah, they could just cut my internet off at any moment. It's fine. I was gonna do that this morning, but then I forgot. So you guys come up onto this roof. Looking over the next roof looks similar to the roofs that you've crossed, but coming out of the top is a gargantuan gun barrel.
Oh, holy crap.
Why does a train that transports the dead need a giant cannon?
Why
would-
did it need a car full of guns? Or a car
Oh,
full
I've
of...
been assuming it's a train that died, and this is its ghost, so it had a cannon in life.
Renee likes that explanation, but once again, Periwinkle is skeptical.
So,
Victor jumps over to the gun car.
So to be clear, there is a door down here, just like normal. And Victor, as you approach the gun, I mean, you can see that there's a cavity in the roof below the gun where the gun comes out of. And it looks like several telescoping cylinders, like one could slide into the next and retract.
Victor's going to try and look down and see if he can see into the car.
Give me a perception check.
Ah, you stole that. G4. Use
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
2 and 1. You can't see anything moving around when you just peer down.
It gives me a total of 9, so...
Yep, 9's not going to do it.
so I actually want to check.
Oh, wait, I got a
something.
D8.
Wait, what's Treble saying?
Go ahead. Let him roll his d8, see if that gets him anything.
It's 14.
14.
Yeah, does that help?
You can hear conversation in the room below, but you can't make out what they're saying. 2 men, probably male zombies, having a conversation.
So, like, Jeannie's going to, like, tell the people nearest her that she's gonna go down, like, to see if opening the door actually leads into this car with the giant gun.
And as Jeannie is climbing out to do that, Victor, you know that there are people down there having a conversation. The car is
Jeannie!
occupied.
Wait, there's people! As he tries to catch her before she opens the door.
I mean,
I'll leave it up to Jeannie. If
I still open the door.
still open the door.
Yeah.
Jeannie looking into the next car. By the way, I got these train maps off of Patreon, actually. Somebody just drew like a ton of Eberron train maps, which is very useful for this scene. Jeannie, looking into this room, you do see 2 men who turn to look at you as soon as you open the door. 3 more are working along the gun, doing some kind of maintenance work. So yeah, as soon as you open the door, the 2 men turn to look and step forward to block your passage in. But you are looking into the gun room, and they demand to know who you are and why you've stepped away from the passenger cabins.
I will. I mean, I've got the turret on my shoulder, and I'll pull my goggles down and then just do my best. Like, oh, I'm here to help service the cannon. I am a mechanic,
One of them holds out his,
and I'll like open my Tinker's toolkit, show him the tools.
and yeah, one of them holds out his hand clad in a badly rotted glove and asks to see your documentation.
They didn't give me any documentation.
Well, then you're not getting into this car.
Is there any way we could call and ask for the documentation?
He doesn't roll his eyes because he no longer has eyes in the empty sockets. But he calls back to do he calls back a order to one of the men on the other side of the car. You see him move towards the other door and fumble with a call box on the wall. You saw one of the zombies use one of these previously.
Is there any way I could like step inside and not be standing in the middle of this train car here?
I'm assuming that right now you're on this square, just outside the door. If you try to muscle your way into the door, that would almost certainly be perceived as a hostile action.
No, I'm asking them. Like I'm asking them if I can just step just inside the door where I'm not in the draft.
He says that you surely can once you provide the documentation saying that you're supposed to be here. And about a minute passes.
Like, listen, guy, I'm just trying to do my job.
Calls back from the back of the train. Says, they said they haven't sent anybody. Anyway, we're the maintenance team. So I don't know.
All right, fine. I'll go back and get the paperwork, and I'll turn around to leave. Close the door behind me.
Okay.
And then I'll climb up on the roof. Yeah, unless we want to fight a bunch of zombies. There's 4 of them in there. Can we go in there and defeat the zombies so I can take a look at the cannon?
No!
Zombies did nothing wrong. Listen, if you didn't want me to steal from the merchant, we can't go kill these guys for you.
We can't take this cannon with us, Genie. It's too big.
Your bag of holding is not that tall.
It's on rails, though.
I mean, as much as I would love to have a piece of artillery like this to defend our duchy, it seems really impractical. You need one of these trains to move it around. If you have a train, it's great, but we don't. And Darkon doesn't seem to have any infrastructure for something like this.
Look, there's actual mechanics down there. They probably have a maintenance guide. In which case, if we beat them up and take it, I could rebuild this cannon.
With what?
So, well,
The contents of your... never mind.
while they're arguing about the cannon, Pesco Fiance goes up to the top of the cannon where the rim is and pees in the middle of it.
How is she still peeing?
Dogs are full of infinite pee.
Yeah, don't I know it?
She marks the cannon as her territory and pees into the barrel.
Gross. What's next?
Genie, I will
Onward.
buy you a cannon someday.
The next car.
Listen, you have promised to buy me a cannon since we were 12 years old.
And I still intend to do it someday.
Or continuing to the next car?
Yep.
Victor, are you?
I'm
are you
sorry,
going
Treble.
at
I'm
the
sorry.
front?
I'm sorry, my...
What's that?
Are you at the front?
Yeah.
Victor, you find yourself opening the door back into the sleeping cat car.
Nope. Just back out.
I think the only way forward is to go through that car.
Or to go back. Why don't we try to go back and see where we end up?
So the question is, do we want to deal with the sleeping cats or the gun crew? Yeah.
Let's go back the other way.
Wait, let's try going into the gun car from the other. I guess it would be the same.
Not from the gun car, but from the. Let's go back to the car before the gun car.
So you're talking about climbing over the roof of the gun car back into this cabin, yes?
Yeah.
Ekon is approaching the door.
Ekon will be on the. I was gonna probably let Periwinkle go first.
Victor.
Yeah.
The door looks a little different, which is very startling since you just emerged from it a moment ago. Like, this is supposed to be the far door at the other side of the sleeping cat car. You guys sure you don't want to fight those cats?
Yeah.
This one looks different in that it's an actual door with a knob that would open inward into the car. And as you approach it, an eye slot opens up, slides across. And looking in, you see the face of one of these military zombies. Looks out at you. And who are you then?
We're the relief crew.
Relief crew? Do you have documentation?
Hold on. Victor turns around and fumbles for anything with written stuff on it in his bag.
You see his gaze look up at the top of the roof of the next car where he sees Evie kind of perched on the ledge. What is this? Who are you people?
Victor will pull out a piece of paper, probably one of his survey papers or something, and which is going to be in Franciscan.
Yeah.
And he's going to hold him and say, hey, these are our orders. We're to come here and relieve you of duty so you guys can go get some food and take a break for a little bit.
Looks at you very skeptically. What's your name then?
Me? Corporal Vincent.
Calls up. Oi, you lot. talking to Evie. I see you up there.
Uh-huh.
Who are you all? Give me some names.
Well, I'm the Duchess.
Duchess of what?
New Orin.
And your name?
Don't mind her.
I don't have to give you... What's your name?
So, forgive my companion. This is Lance Corporal Bitchfest.
Oh.
We call her the Duchy of New Warren because she always thinks she's in charge. You know people like that, right?
How many others are up there? Where are Renee and Periwinkle at this point? Are they up on the?
Yeah, I think Renee's up here.
On the following.
Yeah.
Well, they're over here. They're looking to you guys for lead. However you want to play this. I have to run this by the commandant. If he doesn't know you, I can't let you in.
Oh, that's completely understandable. He should know us though. We have
Ask him.
We got Sergeant Elmer, who's up checking for structural integrity on the gun car.
So Victor's giving him just a bunch of fake names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Along with fake military rankings.
The eye slot slaps shut.
Hey, Victor, open the gun car.
Did you just call me Lance Corporal Bitchfest?
Don't worry about it, bitch fist.
I'm sorry, did you want to be a captain?
Edmont just he's just
Edmont can't hear much of what's going on. You're too far away.
No, he knows he knows in his soul that shenanigans are attempting to be afoot.
Victor plus Evie equals shenanigans.
Are
Yeah.
you shenanigans?
I just go over to Silhouette and I'm like, you see what I had to fucking deal with?
You could leave them at any time.
No, I can't do that. They're my family.
She turns away and gives no further response.
I mean, surely you would never abandon your family, right? Surely you wouldn't do that.
No response to that either.
And her young son, who happens to be artistically gifted.
Who, Edmont?
No,
Yeah.
Silhouette.
Yeah.
Victor.
Anyway.
The eye slot at the door slaps open again. So I'm supposed to ask if you're alive.
Do we look alive?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm just supposed to ask. The commandant says so.
Is anybody on this car alive? Have you seen the other passengers on this car?
It's a yes or no question.
No, we're not alive.
Genie yells
Do you
down.
guys want to take a break or not?
Genie yells down yes.
Yes.
Well, are you or aren't you?
Yes.
No, we're here to relieve you. We couldn't do that if we were alive.
What's everybody else doing up on the car? Victor's arguing with the man at the door, and Genie is yelling down yes to a question the rest of you have not heard.
Again, brother, I ask, have we lost control of our life?
I mean, I think I'm just pulling my cape a bit tighter around myself in the wind.
Okay.
Air take the wheel.
I mean, there's no... How could you be a duchy of people like this? They don't
Man at
listen
the
to my
door.
words.
Tells you that if you're alive, the commandant has granted you entrance. But since you're not, and then the eye slot shuts again.
I said yes.
Yeah, but Victor at the door said no.
Victor, I just like, I need a rock or something. Somebody give me a rock.
Do you want me to open the door, Jeannie?
Jeannie's in the position, she just opens her bag of holding and holds it out, and all the stuff falls out of it.
I'm going to reach into my bag of holding and pull out a bottle of some alcohol, and I'm going to pour it on Victor.
Victor is now covered in whiskey. What's next?
Victor.
Renee, how do you like my new cologne?
Renee and Periwinkle think you should probably have told the guy that you're alive.
I'm going to, Victor, switch with me.
Okay.
I'm going to
I have
jump.
no idea. I have no idea what's going on right now. You guys are confusing me.
I'll knock on the door.
Eye slot opens up. There's a zombie man inside. It's hard to tell whether he's frustrated or not because he has very little skin. But he compliments you on your hat.
Thank you. It's very nice. Can you tell the commandant that we're here and we're alive, please?
Who
Thank
are
you.
you? What's your name?
My name is Jeannie. Please tell the commandant that we're here and we're alive. And I'll
Who's
wait.
with you? And he kind of cranes up and sees Evie up there. Who's that there?
Are you going to listen? Your commandant's going to want to know that we're here and alive. Please go pass the message along. This is urgent.
Do you have
Thank
any
you.
documentation?
If you go, we'll talk to your commandant and tell him we're here and alive. It will answer. That's our documentation. Trust me. I will wait.
Eye slot shuts. Jeannie and I guess Victor is there and Evie's close enough. All three of you individually make an insight check.
Well, I'm really good at insight, but I'm not good at rolling. So I got a 12.
12.
I got a 20.
20.
I got my 4th or 5th one for the session.
Jeannie.
Uh-huh.
What seems strange is that the man answered the door. It didn't seem like it was physically the same man, but it's as though that was the first conversation of that type he had had today.
Well, on the plus side, we know we can reset the rooms.
That's
We
good.
can reset our pools.
You can keep fighting those cats. And a moment later, the slot opens again. The commandant would like to know, how many are you?
And
10
And a dog.
and a dog.
Well, it's 9 and a dog.
He looks kind of dejectedly down and says, very well. If you will hold one moment. Please step back.
I will scrunch up to the. Whoa! What is that? I'll scrunch up to the. Back up to the door behind me.
Okay. 5 military zombies, starting with the one that you just spoke to, exit the car one by one and fling themselves from the train, screaming,
Wow, what?
leaving the door into the cabin open.
Jeannie, what the hell did you say to them?
Jeannie?
Hold on.
I'll go inside.
I now need to save this map, and I'm saying this out loud, so I make absolutely sure that I don't save the wrong map, because that would be a disaster. So this is map 1, and I need
There's a
map
1.
2.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's a 2 in the corner.
If there was a 3 in the corner, we'd have an REM song.
I mean, sure, if you want.
No, nothing, nobody. Okay.
No, I
There
appreciate
you
that.
go.
I'm
like
still
Arian.
reeling from Jeannie and the I want to take this massive cannon and put it in my pants right now.
No, I want.
Yes,
That's
what
not
you
what
did.
I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I want to beat the mechanic crew up to see if they have a manual on, like a repair manual.
You
Looking into this cart.
effectively want.
Genie, coming in from this way. The first room is very, very small. Look, one man could stand guard here, and you think that's what's happened. On either side are a small privy room. Then there's just a long hallway with more slat doors, like sleeping quarters on either side. On the far end of the room is what looks like a small living quarters. Fairly comfortable chairs, and lots of strange mechanical instruments all around the room. There is no door on the far end.
Victor's gonna check the rooms, make sure there's no zombies in them.
No. Several of the
Rid
doors are
themselves
open, and there are no more zombies. As you
Yeah,
enter into the... Well, I'm going to say Jeannie's first, because she opened the door and came in.
Just gonna stop here.
A man in a swivel chair spins around. Middle-aged, definitely alive. And he's not wearing the same military garb as the zombies were. Instead, he has a more or less plain brown jacket, breeches, heavy boots, and he's wearing mirrored spectacles on his face. And his hair is just a tatter of like white wisps. He's balding on the top, and he's puffing on a pipe as he spins around. Very well. Visitors for the first time in a long time. I've sent my contingent away, so I hope you're not here to kill me.
Who are you?
I believe I would have my guests introduce themselves first. I apologize, there aren't enough chairs for everyone. You're a party of 10 and a dog, I heard.
9 and a dog. I'm sorry. I just kind of rattled off the first numbers that were said to me.
He motions
anyway.
back along the hallway and says, "There's a place for each of you to take rest, if you will. I can send for food and drink if it's required."
Is this the front of the train?
He shakes his head. On the contrary, this is the very back of the train.
God damn it, Genie.
Ow! We were moving forward the entire time.
No, we did
move back right at the end.
We moved right back at the end.
He motions to Edmont and says, "Aboard this train, you cannot reach the front without first reaching the back. I learned that a very long time ago."
I see. Well, in any case...
He does ask that you introduce yourselves.
Yeah, Edmont does, pleasantly enough.
Yeah.
Considering how
Nonsense.
much frustration he has had the past 10 minutes.
I am Evelyn, Duchess of New Warren. These are my family. We ended up on this train by mistake. As you can see, we are still alive. We're just trying to find a way to get off.
Well, no living creature finds its way on this train on purpose.
How did you get on this train?
I am a hunter from Darkon. My name is Rudolph von Richten.
Oh.
He
Oh.
holds his pipe out. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
We were also in Darkon, although that's not the land that we came from originally.
The train passes through many of the provinces of the Dark Lands. I am cataloging where it enters and exits. And he motions to a control panel nearby with lots of buttons and levers and sprits and sprockets on it, where he does have a very complicated looking chart.
Does this train ever make stops in the land of Myos?
He's not sure. Because he just never heard of that land or know how to get there or what it is.
We are from the Holy Republic of Fernisco.
They are. Renee steps forward from the back.
Yeah, there she is. Oh, yeah. And these are from the lands of Doam, was it? That's where you were?
Periwinkle's from Doam, and she politely introduces herself. Silhouette stays silent.
Genie is studying the charts and notes that he has.
He allows you to glance at it for a moment, just enough that he can tell that he's piqued your interest before he swivels the chair back and begins rolling it up.
Oh. Okay. Do you mind if I take a look? Probably rude of me to do that without asking first.
Forgive me, but I don't know you.
Does it matter? We're alive and we want off the train.
It may. If you want off the train, I can assist with that, although it is a perilous task.
Well, we're pretty used to that.
Do you not want off the train?
He says that he's boarded and disembarked the train many times over the years in the course of his hunts. If you are able to brave the perils of the train and you know some of its inner working secrets, it can be used as a shuttle between different provinces of the Darklands.
But you haven't found a way to use it to leave?
Wait, different provinces. So, more than Darkon.
He rattles off a couple names that you've heard. Barovia, Falkovnia, Dementia.
Isn't
We could
Falkovia?
find Platin. We get Platin instructions to get on the train and get out at Darkon.
Where did Platin say he ended up? He ended up in near an ocean.